Tonight, major developments on two of Governor Greg Abbott's border plans. First, bridges. The governor is easing inspections for trucks coming into Laredo. He made a deal with the Mexican state of Nuevo Leon for checks to happen on their side of the border. But troopers are still doing checks at 6 other ports with hours-long delays. Now to the buses. The first group of migrants were taken to the nation's capital today. Abbott says he's bringing the migrant crisis to Washington, D.C. leaders. All of this in response to President Biden ending Title 42. The policy has allowed migrants to be expelled from the U.S. quickly due to COVID concerns, but it's set to stop next month. KENS 5 reporter Alicia Nieves joins us now with the bus side of the story. And Alicia, this first trip is just the beginning.
That's right, Sharon. Governor Abbott did not specify how many migrants are being bused to the Capitol, but he did say a second bus is already on the way.
Migrant passengers dropped off between Union Station and the U.S. Capitol.
The goal all along has been to ensure that people understood the consequences of an open border, and that Texas isn't going to tolerate it anymore.
Last week, Governor Greg Abbott directed the Texas Division of Emergency Management to charter buses to take migrants from Texas to Washington, D.C.
They refuse to come down and see firsthand and talk to the people who are really most adversely affected. And if they're not going to come to the border, I'm going to take the border to them in Washington, D.C.
In a commissioner's court meeting yesterday in Val Verde County, Judge Lewis Owens laid out logistics. He was told each bus can hold 40 passengers. He said 24 migrants were on the first bus and all go voluntarily, signing a consent letter before getting on board.
It does scare me, though, that now if you have people wanting to go that way, now they know that you can come to Del Rio and we're going to get you on the bus.
Congressman Henry Cuellar calls the move a political stunt as border security remains a hot issue in the November election.
They went to the closest place, which was in front of the media, to let the media know that that bus from Texas with volunteers that wanted a free bus ride are there in Washington, D.C.
Catholic Charities, who's helping these families, told our sister station in D.C. the migrants are waiting for their day in immigration court. They'll likely ask for asylum, and they're required to check in with authorities every week.
If you come here and you happen to be an immigrant, or you happen to be a poor person, you happen to be someone who needs food, we're going to try to say yes.
Officials in Del Rio tell us the state's emergency management has a contract with the city to rent space as a staging area for migrants who sign up for a ride to D.C. Eagle Pass and Hidalgo County don't have plans in place. McAllen hasn't seen enough interest, and Laredo's mayor told Abbott this issue stays between him and the migrants. Sharon?
Thank you, Alicia.